we're pretty close to getting like all of top 16 done, I believe.
Yes.
We're really only waiting on losers at this point, I think.
Pretty sure. I can just check right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're only waiting on 2 losers, or technically, yeah, 2 loser sets.
It looks like, yeah, it looks the loser between Hydra and Furret on mainstream has to fight Phoenix.
Ooh, that'll be a hot set, but
Yeah.
we also got a hot set right in front of us. We got RIN versus Junya.
I don't think these two have ever played each other, like,
And
at all.
This is also a very unique matchup. I have not seen this matchup played like once ever, I think.
Like, RIN only plays at Octagon, and Junya only plays at Bellingham. They've been to a couple of Linwood tournaments, but usually resides in Bellingham like most of the players. Fair enough. They do come a long way.
Yeah, and again, shout outs to everybody that's coming out from a far distance. We really appreciate you showing up.
Absolutely.
But looks like Rin's going to be stealing the lead a little bit. I've always known Rin to be a pretty solid player, and he's just got away with using Link. He feels like a wall, and he's doing a really good job showcasing this right now. He doesn't do a lot per opening, but he is consistent with keeping that wall up and getting to take a dominant first stock.
And that slide kick on shield is very unsafe, so he's going to find that kill.
Oh my goodness, gets the lock on the platform, trying to go for some big
damage. Another thing about Rin is that this guy is a hard reader. He loves going for callouts or just covering a certain option to get like massive damage or just an early kill.
Yeah, I definitely think like if you had to compare all 3 of the Links, I think Adult Link might be the most reliant on conditioning in order to really swing his momentum.
Yeah, definitely.
He can't really zone as well because he doesn't have the speed and like quite frankly, the projectiles to really keep people out. He's got a box. People can run him down a little bit too easily, but in exchange, he hits so hard.
Yeah, and it does help the fact that his ball speed is like one of the fastest in the game, I think. On top of that, like, he's pretty heavy, so yeah, he's more of a tank / zoner, if anything.
Yeah, I still think he is like a
no way, okay.
Yeah, trying not to let this game get away from us though. Rin really stealing the momentum right now, holding on to this stock. And 71% of extra credit, especially against a light character like Bayo. That's really going to come into play. Tries to do any sneaky remote bomb detonation or like a reverse up B.
What a back air coming in from Junya, immediately realizing Rin was gonna jump.
Yeah, finally cleaning out that stock. And Bayo does not need a lot to swing this percent back in her favor. But that said, Rin clearly going to make Junya work for it.
Yeah, definitely. But the hard part about Bayo is closing out the kill, and especially against a heavy character.
Definitely, but Bayo, without a doubt, has her ways, and especially at this point in the meta, I would almost argue that struggling to kill is only a struggle against some characters.
True, but you got to be really creative, if not on point with your punishes.
Yeah, you can't be afraid to play a little unsafe. That's the big thing.
Oh, wow. Immediate jump call out.
Yeah, but Junya closing the gap quite a bit there. Might still be on the back foot just a bit, but if Junya can find the stock, might be able to swing things back in his favor and potentially steal game 1 back away.
That returning boomerang bailing Rin out of a potential like high damage combo.
Yeah, but Rin just opting to be patient here, just taking what hits he can get. Gets the remote bomb detonation. I couldn't even hear it.
Wow. It is really good at these bomb recoveries.
Yeah, also just making you question whether or not he's going to go for a bomb recovery or just go for a regular one.
Yeah.
I think that jab's going to clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Junya still in this has got to be careful because obviously Bayo is so light.
Oh my, I just realized what Rin did. He throws the boomerang away so the returning boomerang hits the bomb.
Gotta cash in on that 401k, the returning boomerang.
Wow. That cash back.
That's it. Junya finally swinging momentum back. I think
wait, is that it?
No, but going to even things up in just 2 interactions. That is the power of Bayo right there.
Absolutely needs that.
That said, though, it's going to take a little bit more than a percent differential. You're going to have to find the stock. That's proven to be a little bit of a struggle do before Ren can find it, but that up B there is going to make the difference. Just a little bit antsy towards the end, and that's all it took.
And able to shield just in time to avoid that punish out of shield.
Gets it with the giant fist and gets one on the board.
Yep.
Junya still in the first game.
Wow. Very solid stuff coming in from both players. It was so close, just so back and forth too for the game one.
Honestly, that's a lot of what we've been seeing lately is just a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
It almost feels like leads in a lot of these games have been pretty fake. Because anytime a player has a lead, it always comes down to the wire anyway. That's how you know, like, these players are staying composed no matter what position they're in. They're doing whatever they can to win.
Exactly. It just shows how skillful, like, all of these players that made it this far at this point, like, really are. Like, it's that resilience, no matter, like, who has the lead.
They don't play. We're getting in to game 2. This time going to offer Town a little bit more space. I assume this was a counter pick from Rin. Probably wants a little bit more space to deal with, like, ABK and being able to react to all of that stuff.
Yeah. Town City's definitely one of Link's better stages in general, I think, too.
Yeah, you get earlier kills off the side, which I'm sure Link benefits from because I think most of his kill power is off the side.
Yeah.
But that said, definitely also something to be wary of against Bayo on this stage. She can carry you out there really, really easily, but already seeing just how much knockback that F smash on its own had, I think you can tell what Rin's idea is here. He wants to get some early kills off the side. But that said, Junya taking the momentum from game 1 and really running with it right now.
Junya doing a really good job at these bait and punishes, but we're going to lose stage control going out too far, and now Rin
falls out of the floor there.
That's unfortunate.
They're able to make it back to center. Gets that up tilt backer going to clean up that stock.
But Town City is also a double-edged sword because now it's a lot easier for Junya to also kill off the side too.
Exactly. See how things come into play. One thing I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't been seeing a little bit more of is we're not seeing the witch time being used on these projectiles. Granted, I think Rin's been making it really hard to really abuse that with the way he's been placing these projectiles, especially the bombs. But I'm wondering if that's going to be something that we see coming into play at some point. Tries to go for the bombos there, not quite going to hit the mark though.
I still think the reason why we're not seeing Witch Time 2 is another reason is, like, if Junya, like, is drawn on the call out,
oh my gosh,
you could just die easily just like that.
The up smash, like the back hit is going to scoop. I didn't know it scooped like that.
Yeah, that up smash is deadly.
Obviously, top flat, up smash from Link is going to take the stock early. It does not matter how high the ceiling is on this stage.
Yeah, I think what really comes down to for, like, the rest of the set that's going to help both players, for Junya, it's all about, like, utilizing that movement and, like, just bait and punishing from, like, any angle possible. But for Rin, it's all about these hard smash attack call-outs with the projectiles in tandem.
For sure.
Starting to realize the win con for both of these players. We're trying to call it a mid jump, but we're just going to cycle back.
Bullet Art's going to seal out the stock there. That's another thing to be wary of against Bayo. That's another way she's going to try and sneak in those stocks.
Even if it doesn't kill, it's so good for conditioning, like an air dodge or a jump.
Yeah, girls got drive-by in heels, by the way.
Yeah, in heels. Absolutely.
In the stilettos. Oh, what's happening here?
It's a very nice Pokemon.
Yeah, but man, Junya just really like widening the gap here. Rin struggling to find a concrete answer. Still like managing to stay in this a little bit, but
a little bit too hasty on the trigger right there. I don't know about that.
Junya being a little bit more conservative with these openings, not going for quite as ambitious openings as before when he was playing from behind. He doesn't really need to at this point. You can kind of just play bait and punish.
Yeah.
That's the power of having a lead, but Rin going to find that S-Smash on the heel slide.
Yeah. Has done a really good job of punishing all of those heel slides.
Yeah, that's another thing I've always known about Rin is he's always willing to let those smash attacks rip, even if they seem a little bit out of nowhere. They are calculated.
It's definitely the whip punish, if not like cover an option that he thinks you're gonna go for.
Yeah. Now Junya does have the lead going.
Oh, there's that witch time.
I swear, before I even had a chance to say anything, I was going to say Junya's got to be careful here, but immediately finds a stock. Going to clean it up. 2-0. Now, Rin's got one more game to work with, and obviously we've seen from not only game 1, but even this game, was not ever staying out of it. Still managing to stay in it somewhat, but it took a lot to close that gap towards the end.
Yeah.
I think the name of the game is definitely going to have to be stealing the lead and holding on to it as tightly as you can.
Yeah. At this point, the momentum is so important to seal out this set now.
Obviously, we do know that Link has got a little bit of that X factor in that he can kill you really early, but we're not going to be seeing a lot of those big combos, especially against Bayonetta. She's just not ever really going to be in a position for you to do so, and even then, she has bats within. She's got to have to rely a little bit less on those combos and a little bit less on those projectiles to set up for you. Interesting interaction there. I didn't realize that upon hitting the bomb, Bayonetta gets her second hit of heel slide off of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's another thing to consider. It makes heel slide a little bit safer whenever that bomb is hanging around Link if he doesn't detonate it or get it away from him right away. That said, RIN really switching things around this game.
Yep.
Holding on to center a little bit more. He's trying to threaten that corner pressure, but still not really fighting too hard. Trying to maintain that good positioning. Try not to give up any free hits.
Absolutely.
Oh, finally going to get that witch time. We're going to see a lot of percent here. 52 on the board already, up to 60.
Yeah, getting a little extra percent in. Oh,
feels like a good 2/3 of that work that RIN put in is pretty much gone, and already two punishes.
Junya has a slight lead. Ooh, I like the fair one.
Ooh, but finds the F smash through the bullet art F smash.
Yeah, a little. I don't know, a little bit too preemptive, I think, coming in from Junya. Very uncharacteristic compared to like the last two games we've seen.
Honestly, sometimes you just got to throw a check like that to see if they're ready for it, and RIN was able to stay calm and realize that he can F smash through it. So
that's another thing about these players, that none of them are like really going for like panic options. They're both so composed still.
I mean, you have to be at this point in the game, yeah. Yeah, trying to clean it up with that jab. Gets the rollout with the bats within.
Definitely gonna kill. And we actually haven't seen the bats within until this very game, which I'm surprised now that I think about it.
Definitely going to... This game is practically even. All Bayo needs is like one opening to even up the percentage. But yeah. I think RIN is aware of that. Definitely doing his best to play around. Oh, but going to find that witch twist, but the 401k returning boomerang, I swear. Coming back into play.
Cashing in that 401k for a little bit of damage, if not combo breaking.
Alright, Junya finding another opening, going to take that to the bank with a good 50%. This game is, I said it was practically even before, it literally is
now.
Even.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I think, honestly, the biggest difference maker in terms of like who has a real lead in this matchup is going to be whoever has the stock lead. So it really depends on who takes this next stock here. Gonna get the jab out.
Good jab, kind of recognizing that the grab was coming. Oh, what the reaction!
The witch time timer a little bit shorter because Junya has been utilizing it a lot more this game, so it's just not gonna be as fresh.
That makes sense. What a grab from RIN.
Oh, downwards ABK, and unfortunately, RIN going to be DIing it in a way where Junya can't really get any follow-up, but still has him off stage. And see if he can clean this up and stay in this. But RIN understands how important it is to hold on to this stock. And these last two stocks are his tournament stocks, so he's really fighting to stay in it. Gets that up air, really doing a good job of finding where Junya is trying to navigate out of the corner and just meeting him there with a sword. Every single time. That bomb staying in play. Gets the grab there. And throwing the bomb off stage, the timer was definitely running a little low. That dash attack almost killing there. Not going to get anything off the remote bomb, but RIN is really starting to run with this. Alternative.
Oh my.
This time he's the one widening the gap.
Trying to go smash attack for smash attack.
Tit for tat, and RIN is going to come out on top there. Finally getting one on the board. 2-1.
His resolve is not shaken at all, and it's showing now in this game.
Yeah, he's been in it for a minute. He knows what he's here to do.
And also, like, the stakes are pretty high, not just for RIN, but also for Junya. Not only that this is losers top 8, but looking at the bracket again, it seems like Junya is Bellingham's last hope to stay alive because Grandma is actually out already.
Really? Before top 8?
Yep, the first seed of the Arcadian in 9th place, losing to RJW and Rush.
Yep. Expect the unexpected at the PNW Arcadian.
Just comes to show anybody can win at this point.
And especially if you're the one with the set lead in this situation, you got to be feeling the pressure. You probably want the set to be over as quickly as possible, but you can't let that lure you into a false sense of security. You got to stay in it until you get that third game on board.
It's all about keeping that composure to obtain resilience, and right now Junya responding immediately back with some aggression.
What a lightning fast start from Junya, by the way. Immediately initiating with that rolling witch twist.
Go. Just ABK.
6 seconds in, so like 70% on the board. What a start.
It definitely need it because all RIN needs is a couple of call-outs to make it even. It's the crazy part to think about.
Yeah, RIN, again, doing a really good job of just setting up that wall at the center stage. Really trying to hold on to that space. Because stuff like this is going to happen where Bayonetta is just going to do so much damage and get you out of the center so easily. That down air trying to be a little bit tricky with it.
Yeah, using the bomb and down air as like a makeshift pogo stick to land too.
Yeah, but I think
Whoa.
RIN struggling to find an answer right now, just not able to get anything on the board. Junya just playing hot right now.
That boomerang right now is like the one thing that is saving RIN from like certain death.
Yeah, definitely both players got to be careful here though, because Link is 100% capable of stealing a stock at this percent.
Oh yeah,
especially with that rage. Yeah, it really all comes down to whoever takes that stock first.
Wait.
Gets that up air, not going to sweet spot, but if it did, it could have spelled danger.
I think that definitely would have killed him if he got that second up there, but I'll try to go for smash attack whip one.
Yeah, and suddenly that percent gap is not really mattering that much. And despite the gap in percentage, RIN going to find that first stock. He wants to stay in this set. He is fighting for it. And again, looking to steal that space with every opportunity he has. Is a forward throw going to do it?
Whoa, the bullet arch barely missing.
This might be like a contender for the highest percentage anyone has lived to at this tournament thus far.
Absolutely.
It's got to be up there. I think this forward throw's got to do it, though. If it doesn't,
now
230.
We're at you definitely have the highest percent of the
240 and some change.
Are we going in for 250?
RIN holding on to this stock for dear life. We are in like, this is practically sudden death.
I mentioned it earlier, like Bayo can rack up so much damage,
the back throw, interesting choice there. I think at this point, down throw might be on the table for Bayo in terms of kill throws. Fourth throw's definitely got to do it. It does not matter where you are on the stage. If it doesn't, it might be a result of stealing. That's going to close it out.
Great tomahawk grab from Junya.
But RIN taking that 52% to the bank. One more neutral win, and honestly, Bayo is at kill percent, so that is something to consider here. All right. Just like that, Junya's got to be careful here. 81%.
The grabs from RIN have just been like so good.
And these jump outs too, just like the timing from RIN. Just slightly mixing up the timing of like the basic things he's doing. That has been his in every single time. But Junya finding that opening and going to take it to the bank, 71% on the board. Oh, again, wow, finding another one of those dual up airs to take this that next stock.
Amazing.
And continuing to rack up that percentage, already finding another opening, 27%.
The delay on the first up air and then immediately going for our second fastball one was insane timing mix-up.
Yeah, Junya definitely wants to find the stop, throwing out those back airs, throwing out any hill moves. Oh, and managing to get the shield down on time. Unfortunately, Junya not going to be able to cash in on that witch time. And RIN gets the reversal, has Junya off stage.
Oh my god.
Gets
the
can't
get off the stage!
And cleans it up. 2 stocks up. A dominant reversal from Rin.
Putting Junya on the chopping block and now putting it into a Game 5 scenario.
How many Game 5s we got this tournament? It feels like every single set I've seen on stream has been a Game 5.
Not enough to put on our hands. That's what.
Yeah, more than we can count.
Yeah.
Another Game 5 heater. And again, folks, this is for top 8. Top cut. This next game is the marbles game, okay?
Yeah.
You know, both players got to be feeling the pressure at least a little bit, even though they both look fantastically composed, might I say.
Yeah.
And we'll see if those nerves come into play this game, though, because it is match point for both of them.
Yep, down to the very wire to see who is going to make it in losers top 8 of this Arcadian.
Yeah, and I think this might, I don't know if this is the last set for top 8 or if it's the second to last set, but we are nearing the end of our top 16. This is, yeah, so this is going to be it. So guys, let's get ready for our last heater before top 8.
And all comes down. Bellingham's last hope versus RIN.
PS2, home sweet home. We run it like we always do. All right, and Junya going to get that first opening already. 30% on the board, but RIN not far behind, already racking up that percent. And you see, every time RIN goes for that grab and gets a follow-up, he's waiting. He's waiting and seeing what Junya's going to do next. He is so observant. Again, just waiting, striking second every single time. He's not making any unnecessary moves right now. But Junya also knows, though, he's got to make something happen. He is trying to find that high damage opening that he has been touting this entire set thus far.
The problem for Junya right now is that RIN has been catching a lot of these landings.
Yeah, and I feel like alternatively, Junya's been struggling to catch these landings, just finding himself contested with either that nair, that down air. Sometimes it's returning boomerang. Sometimes it's remote bomb from a weird angle. It just feels like Link has always got something up his sleeve to get at a disadvantage. And it's been making it really hard for Junya to find an opening and especially to find a kill.
Absolutely, and right now, Junya's sitting on 134. There's a many things that RIN can use now at this point to kill.
Oh my goodness, the hop off of the platform. I don't think that wall stick was intentional. But Junya going to come out on top, take the situation to the bank.
Might do it, unless
RIN going to find his way out. Good job staying composed. That jab going to do it, though. And
yep.
All right, Junya taking first blood of Game 5 with that jab in the corner. And you got to be real careful if you're RIN right now because you know that Bayo can widen that gap so quickly. Got to clean up this stock.
Ooh, the bomb into an untechable situation.
Yep, sealing out that stock, and this game is practically even. Another important thing to consider here is I think I've been noticing that Junya's been struggling to find up tilt, and that's one of your main like kill setups is Bayo is up tilt in the back air. It's so hard to box with Link. He's got so many good tools for that close range. A deceptively good scrapper.
RIN has been doing such a good job at just playing keep away at this point, but hold on, the witch time. Only able to find an up throw though.
Yeah, unfortunately just jumped a little bit too preemptively. But still maintaining that percent lead, that is big. You gotta stay calm if you're in this situation. RIN still fighting for that center stage, trying to fight second, but without the lead, he's having to make a lot of the first calls this time. He's not able to just simply wait for Junya to do something. He's fighting his way back into the corner, racking that percent up slowly but surely. We know that it does not take Link a lot to find that stock. F smash
from Junya.
F smash not going to seal it out, but one more of those will certainly spell doom. Got to be careful here. Gonna get up attack through the remote bomb.
That was a perfectly timed get up attack. Junya starting to find some footing.
Yeah, and looking for that up tilt to seal out the stock. Tries to go for the up throw, not quite going to do it, but another one of those has got to take that stock. Both these players at max rage trying to find an up air, trying to find something. opts for the safer option up tilt, doesn't want to leave the ground, especially against Bayonetta. You do not want to get into an air fight with her.
Junya just moving around so subtly.
Finds that up tilt, knows that Junya is getting a lot of these openings from the air and taking advantage. Takes that next stock, and that is so critical for RIN right now. Alright, gets the jab, racking that percent up
scary
slowly.
Situation. RIN has max rage on deck.
Yeah, Junya's got to clean up this stock soon, or it could mean your tournament stock.
Wait, is that gonna do it?
Yeah, that's actually barely finds again. Wow. RIN finding another stock up to 200%. And taking a moment to compose himself.
Down to this, everybody in the player camp beholding who is finally going to be the last person to make it in top 8 on the loser side.
Yeah, RIN looking to keep things in his side, maintaining that momentum, holding the center stage right now.
RIN is starting to pick up the pace now.
Junya manages to barely slip away there, finds a witch twist. Not going to get a whole lot of damage off that opening, but you know Junya is looking to strike, finds that back air.
What the bomb?
The bomb detonating in Junya's hand again. The timer running out, that dash attack almost sealing it out.
Oh, the bat's within.
Again,
He needs to get off the plat. The up tilt's going to do it.
And RIN finds his way to the end of the set. Reverse sweep, going to make his way all the way into top 8. What a set.
I think he just made a milestone being like a Link player, making top 8 at such a stacked bracket.
I know. We do not see enough of this character. I'm sure that also undoubtedly came into play for Junya. Where are you getting Link experience from? Like,
yeah.
And with that, folks, I think that is everyone that needed to play for top 8. So we should.
So.
Oh yeah, top 8 started on mainstream already.
Yep.
So